Yo. What it is. Back. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And 2800. What it do? Yo, you fuck with this shit? You fuck with 820? You fuck with this shit from Racks right here? What I got? I was just bumping this right here. Believe what it is, pimping. Man, that's that shit right here, bro. That Tarzan shit. Shit with pants, it ain't about one of the hardest songs Shorty put out in years. Yo, but what it is though, man? Still hot boy, what it do? Yeah, hell yeah, man. There don't be no cars on the road out this bitch at nighttime. I might ride home. We don't be not one car out this motherfucker. They don't even be late. I only went to the store. What up, yo? What's my other shit? Yeah, we gotta talk about Honeykomb Brazy. Honeykomb Brazy, man, I think he done fell victim to the internet. Start lying on interviews and shit. Nigga talk about he got 100 jailhouse stabbings. Like, yo, come on, bro. Who the fuck even says shit like that? Anyway. And I like Honeykomb Brazy, man, but we ain't ready. Come on now. Once you tell one lie, yo, I start questioning everything about you, for real. 100 stabbings, yo? 100? You got away with 100 jailhouse stabbings, but you ain't, like, come on now. That's just fucking ridiculous. That nigga lying like a motherfucker. That's my other shit right here. That's what he said, yo. He said 100 stabbings. This my shit right here, yo.
It was fun when we was young, I guess the love was more real. The streets change niggas and that's just what it is. Used to be all love, we grew apart over the years. It said we called each other eyes, we were so tight when we was kids. It's people hurt my people, then my people won't hurt his. And they gon' shame us, I still don't see no wrong in what we did. Remember when this shit first started, they used to look at us like kids. Time passed, I'm getting big. Before I'm rich, they want me dead. They want me slave before I get famous. Can't respect it, it ain't gangsta. You tell Twitter I'm a rapper, you know damn well I'm dangerous. Knowing damn well we got a body for everybody, you niggas claim it. Knowing damn well we got a body for everybody, you niggas. But we ain't here to talk about bodies. We did murders, we did robberies, all that shit. But us was pains, funerals, a couple bottles on the outside. Looking in, they probably thinking he top shot or talking bang outs on the highway. Bitch, you better not tell nobody. Bro ain't take that sky, he would've died. I laughed it off that night, I swear to God, I could've cried. But I know how I go, I fucked that drill up plenty time. You can't even blame the shit, I ain't gon' lie, just don't bet nigga time. I still be thinking about the times I heard your mother give you fries. And now we both stand on front line screaming, fuck the other side. You stand on business about the guys, I do the same shit about mine. But it's some shit I can't let slide, he just the dead, he lost his mind. He was dead wrong, he was dead wrong. He was dead wrong, he was dead. It was fun when we was young, I guess the love was more real. The streets change niggas and that's just what it is. Used to be all love, we grew apart over the years. It said we cut each other eyes, we were so tight when we was kids. My people, then my people went hurt his. And they gon' shame us, I still don't see no wrong in what we did. Remember when this shit first started, they used to look at us like kids. Time passed, I'm getting big. Before I'm rich, they want me dead. He was dead wrong, he was dead wrong. He was dead wrong, he was dead wrong.
That's my shit right there, too. Yeah, but your Honeykomb Brazy bluffing. 6IX9INE. 6IX9INE on interviews talking about if them boys ain't doing wrong, he'd have never snitched on them. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all be mad or they just be letting these guys get on interviews and just say anything. Yo, not being a rat has nothing to do with what the people done to you, man. If that's the case, everybody would be telling. When niggas tell, they tell too. Like, you know how many niggas got told on that refuse to cooperate? Like, man, get the fuck out of here. We not jacking that, man. We ain't jacking that narrative, man. That's bogus. 6IX9 was gonna tell from the very beginning. I think most people in the world that been outside on some capacity knew that 6IX9 was gonna tell. And then, like I said, yo, we might gotta go to that indictment one of these days, because I'm trying to explain to people that 6IX9 is the reason everybody went to jail. He told on everybody, and they all went to jail for crimes that was under his direction. Everything that they got booked for was because 6IX9 told them to do it. You sound playing suicide music. I don't play no suicide music. I'm old enough to not allow music to dictate my mood. You know. Please don't have me jumping out the window. I'm almost in the house though. We ready to get in front of the computer for real. Gotta grab that bitch from upstairs. Motherfucking shoulder been killing me all day. Nah, hell no. I only listen to Baltimore rappers. I done fell out with rappers, man. Ever since I've been blogging, these rap niggas, these rappers, you figure out that these guys ain't who they say they is, man. All these niggas want to do podcasts and shit. I'm about sick of rappers, to be honest. All these niggas want podcasts now, trying to take all the money. Like, a lot of them niggas already rich. They gonna let the average Joe get some money, man. They ain't share the wealth, man. And the reason why their podcast is more successful is because they got industry backing. I mean, they got funding. So y'all already coming in the game with a head start. It ain't that any of their podcasts better than the next or any of that shit. They just coming in the game with a head start. Then you got my man Byron Blake still going in on Sue Surf. I told y'all, yo. You got co-defendants, you can't just be capping out, yo, if everybody ain't on board. That's just how that goes. That's how that goes, man. On certain cases where you dealing with like conspiracy cases or RICOs and shit like that, yo, you can't just take a deal, yo. Not unless we all taking the deal. Because when you sign them deals, yo, you gotta admit guilt. And the guilt that you admit might implicate somebody else. And in that time, you's a rat. Like, I don't understand why people are so confused with the Sue Surf situation. That's how that goes, man. I don't fuck what New Jersey say. I don't fuck what his homeboys say. That's how that goes. When you cop a plea deal, and your plea deal implicates another person, and that person not willing to cop to that same deal, that person still trying to fight, then you's a rat. So I go with it. Yeah, I can tell you, I can call my peoples right now, and they'll tell you when it came down to the cotton pleas, they'll tell you what I told them. Yeah, I'm not taking no deal unless my co-defendant taking the deal. That's it. I'm not taking no deal. Now, if we all taking a deal, we can get this shot away. But I'm not taking no deal and he trying to fight. No, I don't go that way. Don't go that way. It's pavement. Get your bitch ass out of here. Yeah, yo, like what I'm noticing, yo, is that in Baltimore, yo, I think we go with the code more than a lot of these other places. And I ain't saying I'm not calling out New Jersey or nothing, because I'm sure that how they operate is similar to how we operate. Depends on the proximity we are away from each other. But niggas supposed to know that. I showed y'all the video of the Baltimore kid. Shorty said, man, man, if you think I'm gonna cry, bro, you might have to put a bullet in my head right now. That's how niggas, that's the type shit niggas be on. If they was to release Baltimore interrogations like they was releasing them Atlanta ones, I guarantee you'll see a stark, you'll see a stark difference in how people carry it. Different places. Guarantee you. And don't get me wrong, it's some rats, a whole bunch of rats. But it ain't like how it is in Atlanta. Like them boys getting that motherfucker. They just get to going. You hear me? They get that bitch, they just get to going, you heard me? No regard for nothing. She ain't like that in Baltimore, man. For one, right? We don't like the police. We don't like the police. Off the rip. Police get disrespected in Baltimore. Because of how they been treating us all these years. So that right there, you going into it with a whole different mind frame. You already going into it like fuck these niggas. Yeah, we already going into it with the mentality of fuck them niggas. They ain't on the outside. Just based off the history. Like yo, Baltimore City Police has a fucking long ass history. Shit, not even just Baltimore, shit, Baltimore County too. All of them dirty. Has a long history of just fucking with people. Fucking with people. Going above and beyond. What it is, Reza? What is it? You changed your shit? I'm telling us Honeykomb Brazy interview time he got 100 bodies. Honeykomb Brazy crazy. I mean 100 stabbings. That nigga crazy motherfucker. Like you ain't got a lot of kicking, yo. Yeah, man, you can be honest, yo. Yo, people still respect honesty. You feel me? People still respect honesty, yo. You do not gotta do that. You not gotta give him that bitch. Oh, all right. You not gotta give him that bitch to just start saying anything. I knew he was about to kill my cellmate, but I couldn't tell him. Honeykomb Brazy, that bitch making up a whole bunch of jailhouse stories. Yeah, it is crazy. And when the fuck say she start doing clips? And Mr. Stabbing over 100 people. He see this the thing, y'all. Honeykomb Brazy so fucking stupid. Yo, you can still go to jail for that. I had a cell buddy, right? I'll tell you about my man. Now I ain't gonna say his name. Just in case he trying to come home on an appeal. But I had a cell buddy, right? A lot of niggas know him. A lot of niggas know his son from out East Baltimore. Crazy as a motherfucker. Probably one of the wildest cell buddies I done had. Hold on, y'all. Look at my life. Hey, shut your ass up. God damn it. Yeah, so I had a cell buddy, right? He was all right, so look, right? I had a cell buddy. And I'm saying this because Honeykomb Brazy get on an interview and talk about he got 100 jailhouse stabbings. So let me tell you about my cell buddy I had. So I quit my time out Baltimore County, right? My cell buddy's coming from Baltimore City. And let's not call him my cell buddy. Let's just say I had a guy I was locked up with. Coming from Baltimore City, right? And mind you, he was wild as a bitch. Like, I don't know if he was institutionalized or just the streets fucked him up. You know, because the streets can fuck niggas up too. Like every time we was in the cell together, this motherfucker just started making gunshot noises and shit. But that was my man though. He wasn't no weirdo. You heard me? He just fucked up. I don't know if it was the streets that fucked him up or jail fucked him up, but he was fucked up. And he get to tell me about this stabbing that supposed to happen in the city. And how him and a couple other guys just beat a jailhouse stabbing and shit. Now he's telling me this story like he beat the case. Like it's over. You know what I mean? Went to court, got found not guilty. So I'm listening to the story about how all this shit went down. So I wound up catching my time. This is months later, I wound up catching my time. I reads the motherfucking newspaper. Him, 5 other people locked up for a jailhouse stabbing. He ended up catching, he had a Fed case too. Yo had hella cases. He had a Fed case he was fighting. At the time, he had the case out of Baltimore County. At the time, he wasn't charged with the jailhouse stabbing. But he eventually did get charged with jailhouse stabbing. I think Shorty caught life for all that shit. For the jailhouse stabbing, the machine gun case he had with the feds, I think Shorty caught life, man. What that nigga name was? But it just goes to show you, for Honeykomb Brazy to be on this bitch talking about a jailhouse stabbing, 100 of them. Like, bro, you can still go to jail for that shit, bro. Like, in my man case, the fuck that nigga name was. I'm ready to show you. I'm ready to pull it up. Fuck it. Fuck that nigga name was. The fuck that nigga name was. Baltimore. The fuck that nigga name was, man. Nigga, man, that's about bad thing. Baltimore. Federal case. Fed case. Here we go. They gave him 235 months. Yeah, so he got caught up on the Fed case too. They gave him 235 months for that shit. How much time is that? It's a long ass time. God damn. This is my man though. Cool as a bitch. Body armor, ammunition. He ain't tell me all that. But yeah. Shit, what's up, JB? But yeah, man, Honeykomb Brazy gotta be careful doing all this motherfucking talking. If it's true. But even if it's not true, you don't want the people to start investigating you, man. For no jailhouse stabbings, nigga. You can still go to jail for this shit, dumbass. And I'm sure he probably still want papers. That's how much they gave him, 20 years? He caught time for the other shit too. Let me see.
Yeah. We're gonna get there. All right. So you take the 30 months, right? I mean 30, what was it, 30 months? Yeah. Did you feel like it was over as far as your career? Nah, hell, that shit ain't nothing. BG just got down 50 years old still doing shows. When I saw that right now, shit, this shit ain't never over with. This shit ain't never over. You hear me? That boy got veneers and went to turn to a young nigga again. Shit,
Here you go, right here.
that shit ain't over with. He got Bollywood, the chain to smile. Man, you can always knock 20 years off and do this shit. Birdman like he.
Here you go, right here. Man served 2 life terms for 2016 stabbing. This is my man, y'all. See, he was in that bitch talking. I don't know how he ended up getting booked for it. But he was in that bitch talking. Look, he was in federal custody. So y'all know I don't be lying, man. I don't do no lying when I tell stories, man. Had been in federal custody, was convicted of first-degree murder and the killing of Anthony E. whatever, 41. Couple dudes, them motherfucking they was in jail at this. They was home. They grabbed niggas from home and everything and locked them niggas up. I remember that shit. I was like, damn, shorty. Shit was crazy. That was my man though. Man, free my man Bird, man. Bird was crazy as a motherfucker. That nigga used to be like, that nigga wanted to kill his cousin. Tell his cousin was bad. I got stories for days about Cho, man, but his son ended up getting killed a couple years ago over East Baltimore. Lil Bird.
40 right now. Real talk. Birdman like he about 43 years old. Even like look at Max B. He just did 17. What you say? Shout out Max B for real. He doing it. Real nigga. He doing it. Laid down, solid. Mm-hmm. So you do the 30 months. What's the experience like? Because you're not just a regular Joe in the feds, right? I mean, you're a super. When everybody knows. I was tearing that bitch. I wish I could call niggas right now.
That nigga lying like a motherfucker. Yo, from what I understand, the South Carolina not even strong in the feds. Hold on. Shit, my man was telling me that Louisiana niggas was so upset at the South Car that them niggas separated from the South Car. I don't know what Fed joint it was at, but and one of them Fed joints, them niggas from Louisiana separated from the South Car because they ain't like how niggas is treating this them down South Cars.
Hold up.
Nah, we don't need that. Go ahead.
Don't need that, because they'll tell you the
We
story.
know it's real. We know it's real.
They gonna be like 100 niggas gonna be like, that bitch so retarded. Brains, we had to pray for her to make it out. Like, I used to be and shit, they be like, bitch, give me that. What you doing? I'm like, you hear me? Nigga like, no, you finna go home and route, bitch. I swear to God, they ready to kill me in that hoe.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you do one more thing. I nigga get brazen in the knife again. Let them know they get brazen knife. We gonna get on your ass. That's why I love them niggas in the Fed like that. That's why I fuck with them boys. Cause like, bitch, they don't even supposed to be home for real.
Yeah.
It's like that. I got to a Mexican, Puerto Rican on blood. I got to it. Nigga, I got to all the
No,
GDs.
Baltimore rock
I
with
had to
DC.
stand out with these niggas on the yard. My partner Big and nigga named Heen from Florida. And them.
Yeah, Baltimore rock
They'll
with
tell
DC
you,
in the
they hear this,
Feds.
they're like, her brains are really like that. Them boys try to jump on my partner BD Coop. I ain't even BD or none of that shit. I just fought with the dude. We eat together. So I'm like, they on his ass out there on the yard. I done ran over there. What going on? Oh no, what the? They trying to talk it out. I'm like, who don't talk about nothing? Them niggas put their hands on you, die. You know, hey, let them, you die, bitch. You want to die right here. Ain't nothing to talk about, bitch. Die, rat, die. Like, hey, you don't die, I ain't fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? So cool. Like, I ain't trying to talk. So all the GDs, like, ain't finna go like, we don't care how I go. You know how GDs, they gonna run it. You know, they like that. They on that.
Where were you stationed at? Like,
I was at Jessup.
Where's that at?
It's in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, but I was in the count. I was not in the count in the meeting. I was in LCI.
Were people treating you? Were you on a pedestal in there because of who you are, or is it all even
I was
playing
on
field?
population compound. I was locked up in New Orleans. I was in Oklahoma. I was in Florida. I've been all over in population.
I'm saying, but like, are they acting like fans, or is it all?
I ain't even let you act like a fan. I'm not even let you act like a fan with me.
I know.
Turn the air conditioner on.
So they're not telling you to rap or nothing.
Listen, I'm gonna turn the heater on. Everything. So you act like a fan. I'm gonna turn the heater on. He need real AC. Ain't no fans. Ain't nothing going on. I'm gonna turn the heater on. Flash your ass, dog. Ain't nothing going on. Yeah,
so,
ain't no rap shit.
So you go in there. What's the first? I want to say like situation.
When I first went in that bitch,
kind of went, you know.
You know the Fed different, so you gotta be like, you on Alabama time, you on blood time. You see what I'm saying?
How's the Feds different from the state?
It different.
Oh, so he was in the blood car.
Like, they on whatever. Anything goes.
So he probably wasn't in the South car. He was fucking with the Bloods. All right. I still don't think he stabbed 100 people on that bitch. And if he did, he should have never said this on no interview.
When you in the state way gangster than the Fed. You see what I'm saying? The state way treasurer. The Fed more structure. Politics. Like, you might can't touch that nigga. You got 15 niggas saying you can't touch him. But this nigga really ain't nobody. Like, you need to go. Right now, you need to be going. But it's a nigga over here, like, he run a whole car. He like, ain't nobody gonna fuck with him. And that's what it is. So you fuck with him, you gotta really die about that type of shit. And niggas really going. Like, ain't no somebody, man, but the state, you can't do nothing. Ain't no somebody, but yeah, it's out of that. Nigga flatline you by a helicopter. Ain't nothing to talk about. You see what I'm saying? The Feds gangster too, though. But anyway, it pussy to me too, though. There's a lot of pussy shit, because niggas will save a rat still in the Fed. Niggas act like they really ain't on no rat shit, but niggas save a rat. Like, no, they'll save one. They'll tell you, like, he paying them.
Did the Feds humble you in any way?
Yeah, they humble me. Like, I think about shit more. I just calculate my move now. I done been wrong, nigga, who like, hey, but you talk too much. You like that. You just talk too much. You got this shit. Like, you a real nigga. You got all the equipment you need. You just talk too goddamn much. Just shut up, bitch. Like, niggas really... But I'm like, I can't. I don't give a fuck. I swear, when I learn how to shit up, one of these niggas is in trouble. I know this, but that's my only flaw.
Because you know they say it's always somebody tougher than you.
Yeah.
Did you experience that in the Feds?
I experienced that shit in the state. Fuck the Feds. I'm like the state. Niggas really like that. I'm from Alabama, bro. I'm like from Alabama. I'm from the home of the slavery. You see what I'm saying? Like, we slaved out, bro. So when them niggas were free, we still was in slavery, bro. Like, we was still picking. Niggas was at Texas, them niggas were free and shit up this way. Everywhere them niggas were free. Alabama, we was still slaving. Then we didn't even know we were free. 8, 9 years later, we like, well, we still in the field? Nobody that joined life. So that's why I know I'm kind of throw, you know what I'm saying? Them from Africa town. I'm from where the last slave ship got dropped off at, bro. Google this bitch, look it up from Mobile, Alabama. Like, the last slave ship got dropped in my hood where I'm from, the project. So I know I'm on this. I know why my mind be gone. I ain't on none of that. We ain't finna slave me. None of these niggas.
So take us through that first situation this big when you're doing 30 months and shit kind of not going your way at that time.
Yeah, man, I got locked up. I was so goddamn sick. Bitch, I wanted to cry, but I couldn't cry. Because I'm like, I ain't even tripping. I think God got me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even tripping. But boy, I really came back. I just did that time for nothing. Bro, I swear I get on my knees right now, bro. What I did? Oh, my grade, it was my first time ever in my life doing time for nothing. Like, I was guilty every other time. This is the first time I ever been innocent. I swear on my grandma, nigga. I'm like, that shit had me sick. I said, ain't no way. So I wasn't thinking about shit I got away with. Just to cope with that shit, I had to go think about shit I got away with. I'm like, man, I did that too long. And I done caught his ass too long. So this might be my right here, goddamn. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm gone. You feel me? Nigga gotta really find shit to do the time with. Like, bro, I done got away with so much shit. I'm just gonna say I'm doing the time for this right here. So I'm doing the time for that little wrong I did when I was 13 years old. Fuck, I ain't even tripping. Cause God gonna get you back. That's why I keep it silent. I ain't never did nothing like for no money. I never stepped on a nigga for no chicken. You don't hear me rapping about that shit. You don't hear me rap about jewelry. I been having ice. I don't rap about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got this name. I don't talk about that shit. I just rap life story, bro. I don't rap about AP. I got 2 on my own. I ain't never said none of that shit in the song. But soon as they get that shit, they get rap about. I got rings, I got APs, I got ice. I don't care about that shit. I just don't. So I don't rap about it. I don't care for these hoes for real. You ain't got a female song. They're like, Brazy, you just need a female song. You gon', bro, I ain't in love for real, fool. Like, I can't just lie. Like, but now I can fuck my little, yeah, you feel me? So now I'm finna pop it on their ass, you feel me? Yeah, but it gotta be real with me, though. As long as it's silent, I can listen to it and be like, y'all did that for that. I remember that. Yeah. I can't listen to no music. Niggas make music, don't even remember what they made the music for. Niggas listen to the song, you don't even remember the song you made. You like, nah, I did that. No, you ain't did that. You know you lying like a motherfucker. You ain't did none of that shit. You don't even remember that bit. Okay, how you freestyle so good? Because I really did this shit. That's how I freestyle so goddamn great. I really lived everything I'm talking about. Ain't nothing to talk about. Ain't nothing to replay that shit. Like, I'm rapping a real life story, so I can rap about it. It's simple. I ain't making it up. I ain't lying about nothing.
Yeah, during your bid, you took to the internet. You said that you weren't eating. They kept shaking your cell down.
Yeah.
Guards was treating you crazy.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about, that, like how they were treating you in jail.
Them bitches, you got some fuck with me, but like you got them real monkey motherfuckers. Like Saul Hopkins. I had to say his name. That nigga Saul Hopkins. This nigga at Jessup. This is the Fed. This nigga pull up dog time. You looking at the one, you gotta watch this nigga Saul, see what Saul Hopkins on. Nigga don't even pull phones out. Like that shit in the sky. That shit gone. And niggas ain't even, everybody Christian today. Nigga Christian and Muslims today. They got both ties on him. Ain't nobody on there. They got the bean pie. Ain't nothing going on with Saws on this bitch. I swear to God. That nigga Saws on animal. Saws, you like that. You know what I'm talking about. You dog. You like, boy, you help. That nigga gonna get you. Boy, he gonna get your shit. I swear I don't give a fuck what spot you hide that whole head. That nigga gonna get you, boy. You hear me? Everybody at Justin right now dying laughing. They like, boy, that nigga Brazy funny than a motherfucker.
Ball out.
But that nigga gonna get you, though. That nigga pull up on the court, my nigga. That's swear to God. That nigga so different. He's the hardest police I ever met. That nigga like Spider-Man. I ain't lying. Bro, that nigga like Spider-Man, dog. That nigga on the cart one day. The cart. I said, I see the cart. I don't see nobody on the cart. This nigga got a brick on the... Bro, this nigga got a brick driving this bitch. He already running to the door. Man, I swear to God, dog, the cart never stopped. The cart hit the wall. Boom. Nigga like Saw's already in this bitch. He already in here. Nigga watching the cart the whole time. Nigga watching nigga 10 minutes before he get here. Nigga like, hey, Saw's on the compound, son. You gotta put up ASAP. Oh, Saw's on the walk. What did they do with the cart? Saw's already in the building. Saw got the brick driving this hoe. I'm talking witnessing his ass on. He's super in this hoe at my door. Hey, Brazy, hey, come on with it. Shake down, big man. I'll shake down. Got me saying big man.
So explain a shakedown for people who've never been to prison. Like, what is that exactly?
That bit for real. But the Fed, they don't really too much script you in the Fed. But the state, they script your ass out the gate. You just ass nigga. The Fed, they put the middle to you. You gonna get down to your boss though. But they gonna tear that bitch up. Like, they gonna tear that bitch up for like You gonna be in that shower. They gonna lock you in the last shower. You gonna be in that whole. This is the whole thing about the shake, dog. The shower, like it's the little shit that make you just lose your mind that you really don't want to lose your mind by. You know the nigga like in the shower 2 hours in yourself. You like, man, this bitch ass nigga ain't find that yet. You don't know they phoned it, you don't know they got it. They ain't finna tell you that. So you off faith right here. You like, Lord, you trying to look at this bitch, nigga, the shit the door on you. You can't even see what they doing. So they come out there, bitch, you like, damn, boy, I don't know what he finna say. They pull up like, hey, what are y'all taking
Yo,
this
say
lick?
cheese audio be fucked up. Like, what the fuck he got going? What he losing money over that bitch? His audio used to be a little bit better than this, man.
41 days.
Shit too low.
See, so that way it get real. Then see, it fun the guys. It fun to the folks like, hey, boy, you gotta do 41 more. Now you like, damn, like the date the pad by you supposed to got out. Now you ready. Now you hit your pot on here, Michael, like, damn, bitch, bro. Mike, like, bitch, I'm trying to tell you, bitch, you doing too much now. Bitch, you gotta go on later on. I'm like, bitch, just ride, bitch, don't tell me no retarded, bitch. I know I love y'all, bitch, don't do me like. Hey, like, bitch, you ain't got nothing to think with. Literally, you got all these M's waiting on you. You got to do is just come home. Why you in there playing? I don't know, bro. Y'all right. So now I'm getting this shit right, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I get it right for my family, my niggas, though. So I really ain't paying nobody no attention. The only nigga that make me mad niggas wrong me now. Like, you in the world, I don't even read comments no more. I was like, Charles, why don't come in and read no business? Why I don't even read that shit, though, boy. Man, I don't care what they say. I say what I want to say. As long as I know y'all know how I goddamn feel. I ain't stuck how y'all feel right now. Bitch, I'm going through. I'm venting. When I vent, I hate when niggas you vent, they want to vent with you. Bitch, y'all listen to me. Y'all fucking talk what you going through right now. Let me vent, bro. I'm telling you I'm going through some shit. You want to talk what you going through. God damn, nigga, you vent to somebody else. Let me vent to you, then you gonna put that shit on somebody else. That's what we do. We partner on. I get it to somebody, bitch, on script out these whole guys. You get it, hell yeah, boy. Me too, boy. Now I don't know what to do, boy. This shit. Now I'm looking at you like, man, they a clown there. They won't even let me vent, like. For real, you ain't gonna let me vent or nothing? Let me go on go for, let me get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did they ever find anything in the shakedown?
What you say? What you say? The whole stage fire this song. They whole stage.
I know like phones is like the thing, right?
They come with the phone.
All right, that's what the audio is.
Bro. But I beat 2 disciplinary on the phone. Oh my God, 1 disciplinary I had, nigga. Then when you know you just trying to do right, I thought I had it all figured out. I swear to God, I was doing right. Everything figured out. I got he pinned it up, he hide that, this going that way, this going, I'm straight. They can't catch me with nothing now. You know what them hoes do? Oh, you got a screenshot. A screen? I said, what? Oh, you got a write-up. I said, what kind of write-up I got? I ain't been caught with nothing in 2 months. Like, what kind of write-up I got? We got you on video. Video? Video? What you talking about? We got you on a screenshot. Somebody recording you on screenshot talking to them. I said, let me see that motherfucker dance. They want me out in the office. I get in the office later. I'm like, I did this. This is another 41 days I got to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
You definitely talk too much.
Y'all tripping. They finna make it December. So now I'm looking at this bit. I was looking right. I said, what the video you talking about? He get on the computer, put it up. I'm looking at that motherfucker I hit it with. I said, man, that AI, man. Ain't no goddamn brain. Man, that AI like a motherfucker. Man, you the fuck on with that shit. Y'all know that shit AI. Yo, they couldn't even argue with it. I said, AI different. I swear to God, I beat one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. AI, as fucked up as it is, AI gonna save some people, man, because you can't really. I don't know if you can really refute it. You know what I mean? Yeah, motherfucker say, motherfucker get caught cheating, dog. That shit was AI. What the fuck you talking about? AI might say today, yo. AI might save some relationships, y'all. Straight up and down, man. All that shit AI. I don't give a fuck. They can have me in 4K. Man, that bitch is AI. I promise you it's AI. It ain't me. It's AI, man. Prove that it ain't. You know what I mean? Prove to me that it ain't AI. Now, maybe they can prove it. I don't know. I don't know if they proved it yet, but.
That's how I'm out here right now because of AI. Yeah, I put AI on the AI. I said,
You get caught cheating, y'all say it was AI, man.
Real AI.
Telling you. Thank you later.
Yeah, that boy put that shit together. I said, look, I'm gonna show what they do. Do that. I put the same video on their face. Well, so how y'all gonna say that to me when I just did this shit on your phone in front of you? That's it. So that shit to do this and do that and say this and say that shit did everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you would have got 41 extra days per phone?
What you say? Every time you
Each
get
phone?
caught, it go up. It go to 82. That big get it jumping. The more you get that big go up. You get double up. I'm talking about, bro. They gonna tell you can't get more than 52 days in a year. They gonna tell you that they can't take more than 52. But that shit count. That shit so cap. Oh my god, that shit super cap.
I think you also said that, and I don't want to misquote you, but you said that you were being beaten in jail by the guards.
Man, them police ain't. I probably say they're trying to get away from that prison. I probably lied on them folks like a motherfucker. I lied like a motherfucker. Like you,
Yo, that's some South shit, yo. Yo, we don't do that shit in Maryland, yo. I'm noticing in the South, that's like a thing. I mean, that's shit 1090 Jake was doing, the transfer from jail to jail. Oh, the judge, yo, in Baltimore, in Maryland system, yo, that's ratting, yo. You know what I mean? Like, I guess, different strokes for different folks, but under no circumstances should you be going PC. You know what I mean? I know King Von tried it. Maybe they do that other places, yo, but from what I see in the Maryland system, under no circumstances should you be trying to pull a move to get off the tail. Other than a fight, you swing on a CO or something. You do something to get you off the tail. But you don't make up no story, no lie, and be like, oh, they abusing me, or I'm gay like King Von did. Like, we don't do that shit in Maryland, man. Maryland system don't operate like that. I'm sure a lot of systems don't operate like that, but it seems like it's some systems that do.
You gotta lie your way out that bitch. Are you somebody like? Man, I thought I was big. I ain't.
I had a cell buddy, right? I had a cell buddy, right? Hey, this shit was funny as a bitch. I think I told y'all this story before. The nigga name was Rue. Rue was supposed to be a blood or some shit like that. I think he was from out Essex or Dundalk or one of them East Baltimore counties. And he had told me a while ago that he had a case in the city he was fighting. Now he went to court for the case, and when he came back, I ain't heard nothing else about it. You feel me? He came back about 3 days later. You know how that shit is when you go to court. So a couple months go past, niggas get the same Rue a rat. Yo telling on the case in the city. Now, I'm not surprised he a rat, because he was one of them niggas that was like really emotional about his time. Keep calling this girl, catching a little attitude, shit like that. They had like an armed robbery he was fighting. So once rumors come out that he telling, we in the cell one day, and that nigga going through his little emotional shit. I'm just sitting back like, yo, so what the fuck? What the fuck you gonna do, bro? Like, these are gang members. Like, I ain't involved in, I don't do gang shit. You know what I mean? So I'm not getting in between and nothing you and your gang got going on. So this nigga, they coming to do count. This nigga hands the CO a note. I'm like, oh man, the fuck he writing that note? he has the CO a note. I'm sitting back on the buck like, man, what the fuck do we just do, yo? What the fuck he just wrote the CO? Fuck, I know ain't no damn love letter. You heard me? Man, 10 minutes later, they come to escort him out. So at that point, I still not knowing what the fuck actually happened. I don't know what he did. Another 20 minutes later, they come grabbing his personal items. I said, oh, this nigga to check that. Man, the next morning, nigga like, yo, what the fuck happened to Rue? Man, Rue to check that, man. That nigga, I don't know where the fuck Rue at there. That nigga might be on motherfucking 4H or something. That nigga might be on PC tail. But that shit wasn't respected. You feel me? I said I don't like to say that, yo. We don't respect checking in, yo. Under no circumstances. Under no circumstances should you be fucking checking in, yo. We just don't do that shit. Now we got the gangster check in when you pluck somebody. That's the gangster check in. You know what I mean? You get in the fight to get checked in, but yo, just checking in on your own volition. Nah, hell no. Rue was big as a bitch. Rue was cool. He just told in the city case and checked in on niggas.
Bitch, I ain't
I don't have problems, yo. Like, yo, people fuck me where I go.
I'm probably really trying to pull that Drake shit up for like, man, you had a cowboy, but you ain't talking about nothing. You was a real guy. You been here your whole life. We ain't even taking you serious. So I'm like, y'all right. They looking at my right. I got 100 stabbings. They ain't stabbed me. I done tried to play.
You had 100 stabbings?
I ain't had 100. I
that nigga lie.
Nigga, though.
What?
Hell yeah.
In this bid or just like
all
in your
them
life?
Together. All them bitches together. I ain't gonna exaggerate. Let me see. Hell Hell yeah, though, fool. Yeah. I ain't even trying to talk like that on camera.
Were any life threatening?
Yeah, hell yeah. I done got stabbed 11 times too in prison. You feel me? I've been in that shit, but I ain't playing with nobody out. Man, my name Brazy.
Is it when you get disrespected? Is it when
I was on the bullshit for real? I done tried niggas. I ain't really never got disrespected for real. I was on that raw shit when I got stabbed up. I was taking niggas then. So a nigga had got a little pack in, that boy had that good shit. Good weed, good everything. That boy had them Galaxies. You know, the Android different, but that Galaxy motherfucker go for the high. That boy had about 4 on.
So what? In prison, you were robbing people with a shank?
With hands. Like, I'm gonna beat your ass up so quick. Like, I'm talking about, listen, man, my grandma like that. I'm gonna beat you up so fast. Like, you got what I want, I need it. Like, bitch, I gotta feed my family. You feel me? So it's like, phone was going like $2,500 in that hole. And I was $0. So I'm looking like, for that phone $2,500? Man, I'm finna get that motherfucker. Then I'm finna sell the whole like $1,200. I don't even want 25. I want 12 for this bitch. I'm finna take like 4 of these hoes today. Cause get what? My little sister home, my mama, somebody ain't got nothing, so this what it is. Your phone is not important to my mama. I got to have your ass. That's just what it was. Them niggas be pussy anyway. They be police niggas telling all type of shit. I be, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really.
So do you stab them if they don't give it up right away? Or would you just go?
I really for real, I'm really gonna use the boot game. I'm never going there and shooting for no phone. I'm stabbing you about $100 million phone. That shit not that serious. I'm gonna try to trick your ass. But now you don't go for the boot game, yeah, it might end up getting shot.
What's up, Mickey?
But I'm trying to trick you the most I can, bro. Please don't make me have to do that.
No.
I don't want to go to lock.
I don't respect the check-in. No, I don't respect Big U for making niggas check-in. I don't. No. Let me say this, right? I don't have no problem with you know, when you go to a city, tapping in with the people from the city. I don't have no problem with that shit. I think you should do that. You know, I think a lot of issues that we have in Baltimore is that niggas don't be tapping in with the city. Some niggas do, but it's not mandatory. Like in LA, I guess it's mandatory. Now, I don't believe that you should be robbed or have to pay no fucking money. I'm not paying no money to nowhere. If I was a rapper, I would tap in with the niggas in that city. I ain't paying you though. You know what I mean? You know, we can party. You can party for free. You can rock out with us. Just because you want to know the landscape of the city, yo. You got to know the landscape of any city you in. You feel me? So it makes more sense to tap in with the guys that's from that city. But when you get to talk about extortion and payments and, man, fuck no. Because if I'm coming to a city, I need firearms. Straight up and down. If I'm a rapper and I'm coming to a city, I need me and my guys, depending on what we into, let's say depending on what the rappers is into, them niggas might need lane, they might need firearms, they might need weed. How else are you gonna get all of that if you don't tap in with the guys from that city? Yeah, but as far as like a payment, I'm not paying nobody nothing. The fuck I look like a bitch? Like I'm not. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. And everybody don't got to do that, man.
So I do not want to get no more time. I'm really just trying to get this little 25 out of you. Please go for it. But if you don't go for it, you might get popped. You might get skin popped. Everybody don't jewel this whole you. Just, you know what I'm saying? Little pan, see a little skeet. Niggas see blood, they get the crime. You know how you would live. You don't cry till you see the blood. And these niggas the same when they grown.
Well, a lot of them jailhouse stabbings are really. He's talking about a skin pop. Basically, that's just a flesh wound. A lot of them stabbings are just flesh wounds, you know, because niggas ain't really got. Well, I ain't gonna say niggas ain't really got, because niggas got knives. You know what I mean? Uptown joints, big ass knives. Niggas got them bitches. But most of the jailhouse stabbings are just flesh wounds, you know, because they ain't really got like a switchblade. Some people do got them, but it's not as common. You know, a lot of it's just puncture wounds. You ain't really getting stabbed with shit. Sometimes, like I want to preface that, because I've seen some stabbings when niggas was fucked up bad. You feel me? Like they might not make it type shit. But the average stabbing, that shit just be a flesh wound. Shit don't go that deep for real. So he talking about a skin pop. But even still having 100 of them, that's enough. That's enough. That's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. 100. Come on, Honeykomb, bro. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot of beefing in that motherfucker. Which you was stabbing nigga 3 days? I mean, with the most time he did 5 years. So you was catching a jailhouse stabbing every 3 days, or stabbing multiple people in a day. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, that's not reality. No, he put that bitch on the 10. You know what I mean? He put 10 on the 1. You know what I mean? You ain't had to do that, my nigga. You ain't had to do that. So him and Wissakom got into it because him and Doonki Wild. Cause I guess he told another story where he had to get hit. Yeah, hell yeah. I didn't say lines. I didn't say lines collapse. Shorty hard right here. Then I hit the cup. Then I hit your nigga up. Cause I'm trying to fuck. I like Shorty. But now lung collapsing is a common situation. So Doonki Wild was upset.
Stupid ass hook.
Mr. Brazy was a rapper named.
So I guess Trap Lil Raw's bitch ass did a video. And Doonki Wild tagged Sean Cotton. He said, why you always mention me on your platform and never give me a chance to defend my honor? And that's true because he let Rollo go with that bitch. On a dead mammoth, this is my first time saying this shit. Shit got me lunching out in the morning. So this is what Honeykomb Brazy said.
Because of that.
Oh, no. See, that what you talking about. That was behind Doonki Wild. That was behind Doonki Wild. That what you talking about. That last time I was locked up, I had got an extra year behind that. Yeah, some took his phone and stabbed him, you know, took his store and sent him to the hospital. All type of shit was going on with him. And, you know, I went out. I stabbed some about him. Yeah, that when I got an extra year. Yeah.
In December 2017, Doonki would post a short vlog showing him pick.
So Doonki Wild ain't like that. He said that shit is cat, which made Honeykomb Brazy go off on Doonki Wild earlier. I guess so.
You trying to go up for real, ain't it? Man, you crazy, man. You clown ass to my Wayne got down in my mouth. Then I don't give a about you. You was a rat then. You was a police. You somebody Rollo said you told everything. Boy, you was on paperwork then. Boy,
nah, yo, I ain't gonna lie. See, I don't respect that. There's no way you should be mentioning anything Rollo said. Like, come on, you don't leave page 8 out of this, man. Page 8 has been silent lately. We don't need to hear nothing from page 8. Rollo is not a credible source for anybody snitching, knowing what the fuck he did. Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, yeah, you know how
you was out there?
Don't do that. Don't do that, dude. Don't do that, bro. Cause I know with you, cause I ain't right at the end, like yeah, you woo, like you did that. Yeah, woo. So you know I'm not gonna get on no interview or none of that shit, boy. You look, I ain't bash your ass on the interview. You look it, I ain't bash you. You look, I had audacity not to bash you and just say you're a rat. You told everything you a hoe. I really kept it P like, nah, that man, cause I had love for you, like, nah, man. You know, I stabbed some phone and shit. Took your phone and shit. My grandma great took your phone. My dad little brother, Black from Dothan. You might don't know Black from Dothan. You want me to have him on the live or something? Why you play with me, Doonki Wild? Why you play with me out of all people? You not count the whole prison. The got Black from Dothan took your goddamn phone. My grandma, nigga Kendrick, took your goddamn phone. You came and got braids. That was my partner, eat blood. You crip. That's my blood partner took your phone. So you came and got me, bitch. Like, I pulled up. I'm like, what up, a Black, my real partner, so I can't really do nothing to Black. I mean, Black take. We been rubbing shit together. So I'm like, man, look. I'm like, Black, this my Black.
This shit probably did happen. Yeah, man. I don't think he can. This shit probably did happen. Doonki Wild probably just upset that Say Cheese keep bringing people up there and not letting him come up there. You know, because Rilo, you know, that's how them niggas is, man. Them niggas will block you if they don't fuck with you. So Rilo probably be telling Sean Cotton, if you fuck with Doonki Wild, yo, I ain't coming up that bitch. And he get good views off of Rilo snitching ass.
Like, look, black, like, man, you finna buy your phone back, you clown that.
Oh, shit. Buying your phone back is crazy. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I hope that ain't true. I'm not buying nothing back. No phones, no jewelry, no nothing. We gonna get that shit back in blood. Anything gets stolen gets got back in blood, man. Or just saying fuck it all together. But we ain't into buying nothing back. Like, that's crazy.
You about to buy your phone back, got the ticket, why stop playing with me? I couldn't step on Black. I told Black, look, man, who them my little partner, man, who me and Black been banging like 9 years before I met you, dog. So it's like, man, look, dog, you blood, dog, damn, man, them little people, man. So get away, we get Duke Wild tonight.
Yeah, I think he telling the truth.
Like, Duke Wild, you gotta show me you'll get in that home. We get Duke Wild tonight. Duke Wild and Black jump on the floor tonight. Do you know Duke Wild got a knife and Black got a knife? Do you know what they act like they finna do it? And when Black up their knife, you know Duke Wild hauled ass and ran. On my grandma's grave, you ran like a, you wouldn't even stand in there. You ran like a pussy. I'm gonna turn you up and do what you want. You ran like a pussy, dude. You ran like, oh my God, you ran for your life. I ain't even do nothing with your knife, boy. So don't get on here playing with me. You little bitch ass. Somebody said, go, got you out your phone. Go out of your city. Go out of Birmingham. I stay in your city. I stay in your homeboy about you, bitch ass. Ain't got an extra year. Oh my grandma, why you wanna play with me, bitch ass? Like, we got your homeboys out of Birmingham. I'm not from Birmingham, from Mobile, bitch. Your homeboy took your phone too, bitch, and sold you a fake phone, bitch ass. And the battery need work on that hoe. You came and woke me up. Blood on my grandma. Hey, come get up. I'm like, what's going on, bro? Bitch, I had 3 months left to do pussy ass. You talking about some, man, these just sold me the phone, bro. It don't work, the battery blowed up. If I'm lying, you can ask anybody that pull out the facility, nigga. Anybody was at pull out with a, you know, the whole Mobile was mad at me, the Mobile, like, bro, Birmingham, bro, that Birmingham shit, bro, you ain't got nothing to do with that. And homeboy got him, and ain't on that, that. I'm like, bro, man, that shit. This is the second time I tried something, and I'm wrong. This is my partner. This is the second time I do nothing to Black, because Black was blood.
He definitely geeking. Honeykomb Brazy like talking, yo. He probably gonna forever be in jail. Like, oh, you gotta stop talking so much, shorty. You gotta stop talking so much. He better not be with no Rilo. If he be Rilo by the end of the week, I ain't fucking with him ever again.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to do something to Black by him. But I'm like, the second time he's that trying him again, so he's gonna be like, keep on trying him. And he with me, I'm like, that. So I went and woke his homeboy with that fight, like, hey, bro, hey, where that phone at? Hey, come on with that all that. Then Birmingham go, got out the bed, go like, man, y'all bitch ass, pulled up on me, y'all pussy ass on. I went brave. I shot that bitch up, I shot ass all the way to the, from the dorm to the shift office with the new city.
These lips definitely sink shit.
You know that. Boy, stop playing with me, pussy ass, somebody, yeah. Man, boy, I'm even on that, boy, you know I'm really him. Like, you know I'm really him, though. Like, you know that, boy. Like, don't do that in your city spending on shit. Nigga, I came to Birmingham with y'all, boy. I was wrong, you bitch ass. I ain't never drop a song, nigga. I run you. I run your bitch ass when you were right low fam goon, pussy ass. Let me take you back, boy. Let me take y'all way back so you want to go for rap shit. Why you ain't never for me? Pussy ass. Why you ain't never for me then?
I don't be respecting this though, yo. Like, these niggas, they always portray like they was cool. Like, how do you go? All right, you got a disagreement. How you get to call him a pussy ass nigga? Now he's a bitch. Now he this. Now he that. Like, see, those are signs of me that you ain't never fuck with y'all. You always harbor these feelings. You feel me? So in that sense, somebody is fake. If you always felt this way about this guy, but you was around him, you hung with him, you spent time with him, then that's not real to me, yo. You shouldn't be hanging around people you don't fuck with for real. If I don't fuck with you, I won't be around you. That's just what it is. You definitely haven't. That's what guys ass locked up last time.
You want to get on some real I got shot up. Hey, baby, you gotta go. I'm like, damn. I'm like, it's cool. I ain't tripping, mom, you know. This y'all shit. But had real war going on. I sent me back to Mobile and the war zone home. So you want me to like that war with everybody? I'll send me right back down that bitch that I got shot. And you was still in Birmingham, nigga, doing your thing out of town, right on doing your thing. Y'all got jammed up. I was still in the streets. I was still in Mobile thinking. And y'all would have had all that shit going on, all that motion. Y'all left me in the Mobile. So fuck you, boy. Stop playing with me. You know how I get down. Like, don't even do that. You was crazy. Yeah, you was insane, boy. Like, I ain't gonna even run all your little whole story you got, boy. But you know I've been saving you. You feel me? Like, I'm just running some shit there on black and white. Yeah. Like, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, boy. Don't never do that. Like, don't never do that. Pussy ass. Somebody what I did, how I did, whatever. Ain't crazy, no way. Ain't never been played with, no jail time. You done got 40 phones too for you. Why stop playing? You not like you just loaded. See, I got a lot of pie-ass homeboys. Everybody ain't gangster, so I don't give a fuck about you being pussy. If I love you, I still love you. You can be pious. I love you. It is what it is. So I don't give a fuck about being gangster. You ain't gotta be a gangster with me. Cause I'm really a gangster. I don't give a fuck about what you is. I'm really gonna anyway. Pussy ass, you ain't gotta be on that. I'm really on that shit. You see what I'm saying? So I was with you on the screen like I ain't even give a fuck about what you was or nothing. Bitch, I was stepping on shit with you in the joint. Like when I told you if I had 100 stabbings, they looking at my interview. Bitch, I'm dead ass serious. Oh my grandma, I'm dead ass serious. Y'all laughing at my interview like, oh, he's still talking. This bitch ain't got no.
Yo, cause you are just talking, bro. 100 stabbings is crazy, bro. You shouldn't even say it. Even if you do got 100, yo, that's not something you say on the interview. I just showed y'all what happened to my man, yo. I just showed y'all, yo. Yo, you don't. He was home. Let's go into this case. I showed y'all my phone. Let's go into this case. Let me show y'all what happened. Told y'all what happened to my man. Yeah, I don't like my oh shit. My search engine on my computer. That shit phony. That shit was in 2006. Yo, people got arrested for this shit that was home. Here it is. Niggas was home, man. Some of these guys was home. I probably can't read it and got caught up in this shit. Matthew T. Evans. Shit, yeah, I can't read it. Niggas was home, yo. He was locked up. But it was other niggas that was home. And got caught up in that shit. They gave my man 2 life sentences, man. God damn it, Bird. Yeah, I can't read it. Give my man 2 life sentences. I ain't gonna lie, Bird was wild as a motherfucker though, y'all. Bird was gonna come home and kill somebody. That nigga was wild. That's my guy though.
The last 15 years I done did this shit. 15 years.
Yeah, come on, that shit don't make sense, bro.
Real talk. No counts up 3 of them bitches in one day. You hear me? No counts up 3 of them bitches in one day. Ain't no rap shit. Like, another day, I hit that one time. What that was, matter of fact, they was jumping my kids a little top. You can ask Toothbrush Head. You can ask what that little bitch name is, little D-Lo. I D-Lo, Toothbrush Head. I the whole cell, man, for jumping my little cousin. I woke up like, when they jumping your little cousin, I went in that whole, it folded my little cousin. Whole cell get on my grandma bread. Y'all retarded bitch, come back, ain't nothing going on. Y'all stop playing with me. Boy, I'm really trying to change my life and do this shit. You know I'm quiet, and you gonna get on here and do that? Like, yeah, for real? Boy, chill out, boy, you know I'm in my body. Nigga, I ain't never say, boy, I'm really, yeah. Ask Lil Mars, though. I done hit Lil Mars' ass, too, because Mars play too much. Like, Mars, my little, but I had to hit his ass, too. Stop playing with him, don't do all that. Like, I'm really retarded. I'm not talking about none of doing. Don't play with me. Pussy ass. You ain't never did nothing for no. Never. Show you old pictures when y'all had design on. Had Forces and James on. When y'all wearing design on.
Oh yeah, he ain't never fuck with y'all. Whenever they get to talking like this, it was things that he noticed back then. He just ain't speak on. So he was upset that Dookie Wild was shining. He wasn't. Because if this wasn't the case, he would have never spoke about it. Yeah, saying that. I wouldn't be surprised. I know a lot about Future. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. Alright, but then you got 6ix9ine, right? We gotta go through this shit. Cause we gotta stop this. This is fucking 6ix9ine shit is out of control. 6ix9ine keep acting like keeps acting like he told. Like he act like a victim. Like 6ix9ine is playing he keep playing a victim, and these podcasts is allowing him to play the victim. Oh, and this Burna Boy shit too, yo. Let's talk about him real quick. Yo, people gotta understand, yo, it's the difference between African Americans and other black people. So Burna Boy sent the girl out because she was sleeping. Y'all saying this?
Man, I see you over there with your girl sleeping in front of me. This is me the fuck off, man. You understand? So please take that fuck home. Fast now. Take her home, take her home, take her home. I'm not doing no more song until you take her home.
So he told the guy to take his girlfriend home because she was asleep.
Hurry up, man. Wallahi, I'm not doing another song until you go home. Wallahi.
He from over there somewhere. Alright, so he made her leave. This is her response. I've been mentally, spelled it wrong, physically, emotionally drained since my daughter's dad passed away. And I came to his show to put a smile on my face after everything that had happened. He took forever to come out and I was tired. So this is, I'm the girl that got kicked out of the show. I didn't even know where to begin. But that was very embarrassing and humiliating. God, that shit don't spell nothing right. To myself and my boyfriend. Burna Boy could have handled the situation better than that. He had no idea what I was going through with me, and he didn't even care. So this is his response. Yo, basically he said he don't give a fuck. But this is a prime example of what I be saying. Yo, they not us. He don't give a fuck. You feel me? He don't care, man. He's not a black man. He's an African. He's not an American black. And I don't think enough black people understand the difference between us and them. Like, we not the same, yo. We have no connection to Africa. So for all the people that go back to Africa, niggas like Umar Johnson, it is fucking misleading, man. They're misleading. Now, Burna Boy got a large support system. I'm sure a lot of black people support him. But he ain't us, man. He shows he ain't us. He shows he ain't us. And we need to start moving that way. And stop looking. Because Chris Brown would have never did that. An African-American artist would have never have done that. But since he don't have any connection to African-Americans, he don't give a fuck. And that's cool. We just got to understand that. And move accordingly. Now you got 6ix9ine bluffing ass. Keep going on interview at the fucking interview line. Calling it facts. Talks about how... Listen to this.
I love him. No, it's yes or no. Do you like black people?
This ain't it. 6ix9ine says he wouldn't have snitched.
If your people didn't do you wrong, would you have snitched?
No. And I'm saying that because I love the people I fucking did crimes with. I didn't believe that they would be capable of sleeping with the person I was with, taking the amount of money that they would.
If your people didn't do you wrong.
Alright, now let me show y'all something, yo. Cause I'm about sick of his ass and his fucking lies. Let me show y'all something. Yo, everything that they was charged with was under the direction of 6ix9ine. Every fucking count. Yo, it'd have been different if you got caught up in their bullshit. They got caught up in your bullshit, my nigga. Let me show y'all this real quick. They got caught up in 6ix9ine bullshit. Let me show y'all this. Trey 9 was a criminal enterprise involved in committing numerous acts of violence. Let's go back. Indictment charges Jamel Jones, aka Mel Murder, Shotty, Daniel Hernandez, Banger, Crippy, with racketeering and firearm offenses. Count 1 of the indictment alleges Jones, Jordan, Butler, Hernandez, and Walter participating in a racketeering criminal conspiracy for their criminal involvement in Trey 9 Trey. Count 2 charges Jones, Jordan, Butler, Hernandez, and Walter with using and carrying firearms, which were brandished and discharged in connection with racketeering activity. Count 3 through 5 charges Jones, Butler. You see Hernandez is in every fucking count. With participating in a gunpoint robbery in the vicinity of West 40th Street and 8th Avenue in Manhattan on or about April 3rd, 2018. Count 6 charges, with shooting at arrival of 9 Trey in the Barclays Center on or about April 21st. Count 8 charges Butler, Hernandez, and Walter with agreeing to shoot an individual who had shown disrespect to 9 Trey, resulting in an innocent bystander being shot. Yo, every fucking count. He's involved in every count. Dude, you can't say you told on them boys because they did you wrong. When every single count they arrested for was under the direction of fucking 6ix9ine. Every single count. All the shootings. All the robberies. Like, yo, like he keep trying to play himself out as being a victim. And these guys that he's going to speaking about this shit, Vlad included, is allowing them. Yo, you was a full participant. Regardless if they did you wrong or not. You was the head of the indictment. You was calling the shots, which is crazy. Like, they shouldn't have never moved off of anything 6ix9ine said. And I said this a million times. If I was using 6ix9ine for monetary gain, and he was using me because of my street influence, he'd have had no business knowing what I was doing in the streets. Whenever I seen 6ix9ine, it'd have been at a music video, at a motherfucking, even though I wouldn't do no shit like that anyway. But let's say I would. It'd be at a music video or a motherfucking a red carpet event. You feel me? He wouldn't have known about no street shit. But even with that being said, yo, we can't allow him to sit there and try to change the narrative and play the victim in the situation when every single charge that they got locked up for, it was because of you. You said that you wanted Chief Keef to be scared. You had a beef with Casanova. You had all of these things that you did, yo, and they moved off your word, yo. At that sense, it don't matter if they did you wrong or not. Then you gotta hold it down, yo. 6ix9ine was gonna tell from the beginning, and it ain't really no other way around that. It's people trying to co-sign The fuckery. Oh no, they did him wrong. That's why he told that boy was gonna tell from the beginning. I think he was a Fed agent the whole fucking time. And I don't want to spend too much more time on that. But we got Umar Johnson, man. Umar Johnson's back in the closet at his mother's house. Let's see what the fuck he talking about.
What you want to do is save hundreds with Liberty Mutual customers.
I ain't watched this shit yet, but I'm sure he asked for some PayPals or some Cash Apps. I'm sure he did. He can't do a lot without asking for Cash App. It's against his nature. Yeah, I mean, it's against his religion. I think that might be his religion, y'all. That might be what Pan-Africanism is all about. Cash Apps, PayPals, Zells. Yeah, man. Who the fuck knows?
Okay, you sound a little low to me.
Trapper, what's up?
Sorry about that.
There you go.
I'm a new father, and me and the child's mother haven't really been seeing eye to eye during, throughout her whole pregnancy. And it's to the point where we have split, we separated around 2 weeks before the child was here. And I'm trying to be an involved father, but it's kind of hard when she's not communicating with me. I don't even know how the baby looks. She said I couldn't be at the hospital. And
You were not there for the birth of your child?
Yes.
How old is your child now?
She could be maybe a week old now.
She could be maybe a week old. So she didn't even tell you. But the baby is here, though. You're sure the baby was born?
Yes. The baby due date was November 8th. To my knowledge, the baby should be here by now.
The baby should be here by now. I went through something similar, brother. I went through the same thing with my youngest daughter, who's now 14. Her mother did not invite me to the birth, nor did she tell me when my daughter was born. And that was because I'm not going to get into it.
We ain't doing that. Yo, you should not be calling Umar Johnson asking for no advice on fucking parenting. Like, what? He should have called me. Yo, Umar Johnson can't give you no parenting advice. Umar Johnson has never been a parent. I think it's obvious at this point. His daughters don't know each other. I don't know what the fuck made him call Umar Johnson, ask him anything about parenting. But he can't tell you, man. The man never been, he don't have any kids. You feel me? I mean, technically he does, but in reality he don't. He ain't been around. Kids ain't seen him in a long ass time. That man ain't got no kids, man. Can't tell you nothing about no parenting. Just like he can't write books on black boys and parenting. That nigga wrote books on parenting, y'all. Like, I think that's probably outside of the scamming, y'all, FDMG Academy. The worst thing he probably done was write books on parenting and never disclose the fact that, I don't have kids. Well, I mean, I got them, but I don't at the same time. Like, it's a crazy dynamic. You feel me? Got him, but did he don't? Like, it's like, I don't know how you explain it. But, how you write books on black parents, man? Like, come on, that is crazy, y'all. Like I told y'all before, y'all, I'm ready to start writing books on fixing flat screen TVs. You feel me? And I don't even know how to fix them bitches, but if Umar Johnson can write books on parenting, I can write books on any motherfucker. You can write a book on anything, yo. Straight up. At this point, step-by-step tutorial on how to become a fucking private contractor. You ain't never did no private contract.
Why? You know what I mean? Part of it was I didn't want to make her my wife, so I had to be punished, but there was a bigger reason for it as well. But it sounds like you have to go to family court, and I don't wish that on any black man. I absolutely hate family court. But if this is a sample of how you're going to be treated with your child by her mother, I think you need to just go ahead and start family court on your own. If you initiate it, it looks a whole lot better than if she
exactly,
initiates
it. Well, here's the thing. I'm in the state of Georgia. You got to go through this thing called legitimation, where if you're not married to the mother, you don't have any legal rights to the child. So I went and filed. I went and got an attorney to file that. But the same day I filed that with an attorney, she filed a restraining order where I couldn't even contact the hospital. I can't really do anything, get in contact with her regarding the child. So that kind of slowed up the legitimation and custody process. And I'm trying to be involved as much as I can. I mean, throughout her pregnancy, I was at almost every doctor's appointment. Every doctor's appointment she would allow me to go. But I'm just at the point where it's like, I'm kind of like, it's getting, I'm to the point where it's like, I don't know what else to do, you know?
You got to stay with it, bro. You can't give up on your baby. My oldest daughter, I went to every doctor's appointment and everything, and I still got excluded, but only after the first 6 years of life. The first 6 years of my oldest daughter's life, I had her more than her mother had her. But then when her mother intensified her keep away campaign, and when the courts wouldn't step up and do anything about it, you know, I was left incapacitated. I wasn't able to do anything. You know what I mean? But you got to fight, though. It is too early, though. You know what I mean? So you got to fight. As far as the restraining order, they have to prove that. You know what I mean? She has to prove grounds for why you need to be restrained away from her. I have a restraining order hearing coming up right now by a stalker that I know of, a girl who, you know, is stalking me. I no longer want a relationship with her. And so she got a restraining order to try to further, you know, slander me and dox me and assassinate my character online. So she filed a fraudulent restraining order with all kind of lies in it. You know what I mean? That she's going to have to prove in court. None of it is true because she's the stalker. You know what I mean? So, you know, don't worry about that, bro. She has to defend that. She has to defend that. But don't give up on your baby, man. You got to keep going. That child did not ask to be here, and she needs you in her life. You keep on going. If you got to take a break and get your mind together, you take a break, but you get back out there for your baby.
Yeah. The only reason I was really considering like stopping is because I feel like the child's mother, you know, we haven't seen eye to eye throughout our relationship, but it's
y'all don't have to though. Y'all don't have to.
Yeah.
You get your partial custody from court, and you spend your time with your daughter on your time. You don't have. Y'all don't have. I would like for y'all to work together. That's best for the child. But if she's not going to work with you, she's not going to work with you. But hopefully she will respect the court. See, in my case, neither of my children's mothers respected the court, and the court never punished them for not following through. You see that? So you have to, you know what I mean? At least you have to fight and see if she will respect the court order. You cannot quit because you haven't even done that yet. You got to get you a custody order, and you got to fight.
I can't believe nigga really called Umar Johnson for parenting advice, yo. Like, yo, it's tripping. Like, yo, he should have been like, yo, next question. Know what he should have said? Is respectfully, sir, I'm not able to give you any parenting advice. You know, based off my history. You feel me? If you want to ask about school principals or, you know, ADHD and the effects that it has on black kids, or, you know, the lie that's being told, we can talk about that, but I cannot and I will not ever talk to you about being a black parent in America because, respectfully, sir, I ran away from my responsibilities. You feel me? Like, I fuck that shit. Kids, hell no, I ain't no goddamn kid. You lost your motherfucking mind. Shit, I'm out this bitch for self. You feel me? So we ain't gonna talk about that. You know, we gonna move past that.
Attorneys for the custody and one for to get the restraining order dismissed, and it's to the point where it's like I'm having to use all my finances for this.
Yeah,
and,
for real.
There's a chance where the court may not even go on my, this may not even go on my favor.
Right. But we still got to fight. It sounds like you cannot quit, sir. You cannot quit.
What?
It's not easy.
Come on now, bro. How you gonna say you can't quit when you quit? What you gonna tell a nigga you can't quit but you quit? Yo, his daughter reached out to him a couple months ago. This nigga left her on red. They left his daughter on read, man. She was trying to reach out to, to rekindle their relationship. That nigga said, man, fuck that. Those times is past, baby girl. You know what I mean? I've been out this bitch shagging and dragging for 15 years now. Like, shit, I'd be damned if I go back and be a parent now. That shit, you should have called me 5 years ago. If Umar Johnson's daughter reached out for him 5 years ago, maybe 7, 8, yeah, they probably could have, they probably could have hashed things up and moved forward. But not at the 10 years. No, hell no. At that point, I'm not even a parent no more.
Brother, I cried some days. You hear me fighting for my oldest daughter?
Right.
I cried some days. You know what I mean? When the courts wouldn't even, do anything about her mother not letting me see her, bro. It's painful. It's going to hurt you. But you have to do it because you got to be able to look your baby in the eye and let her know I fought for you until I couldn't.
Yo, he ain't never released them documents either. Remember he said that he had documents proving that he fought for his child? He never released those documents. Like Umar Johnson never releases the documentation to back up any of his stories. Ever. Ever, yo. He never does it. He never showed the fact that he reached out to the people about the bills at the FDMG Academy. He never he just talks. He never proves. Do you see how when I was telling you the story about my cell buddy, how I can pull up the story and show you, yo, this is really what happened? Umar Johnson never does that. Yo, whenever I talk about a situation, I can show you. If I talk about my case, I can Google it and show you what happened, who said what it was about, everything. Umar Johnson can never do that, ever. He just talks. But then you go back to further interviews, he talked about knowing that it was a lane on that property when he brought it. He talked about this. But then he does videos years later and act like, oh, they tried to sell the school from under my nose. No, the fuck they didn't, bro. They reached out to you several times about this fucking school and the fact that you had property tax and liens on this building. You just ain't paid the shit. But then he said, I can show you proof that I reached out to the people and never showed proof, ever. He never shows proof to anything he says.
Because the courts wouldn't back me up. You see, I fought with lawyers, I fought without lawyers, but you don't have any time in yet, good brother, is what I'm trying to say. You have not fought yet. You have to fight. If that means you got to get another job, you get another job. And just let this be a lesson to you that the next time you get with a woman, practice safe sex so you don't end up in a situation like this. I'm not blaming you for how she's treating you. She's dead wrong. But we live in a society where the baby moms are always right, even when they're wrong. Nobody's going to hold her accountable because
I got a homeboy.
That's the way it goes. In my situation,
I got a homeboy that went to court and got full custody. It took him about three hearings, but he went to court and got full custody, y'all. So I like, especially for Umar Johnson case, like it's different. It's a difference when you in the streets. You don't got no real right. You ain't got no history of working. You got charges out the ass. Yo, in that sense, yo, the court probably ain't gonna grant you the custody rights that you asking for. But when you're Umar Johnson and you're a so-called scholar, and you speak here and speak there, and you just decorated, you the Prince of Pan-Africanism, and you the most decorated scholar, all that shit that he said. I can't see a judge not ruling to at least give him custody. I can't see that, y'all. That doesn't make sense. Exactly. Highway Trapper said, I got full custody of my daughter. It doesn't make sense, y'all. And he tries to use this as a way to connect with other black men. Like, yo, we going through the same thing. No, we not, y'all. No, y'all not. Y'all not going through the same thing. You are shitballing. These other guys, that been in prison and all that other shit, their situation is different than yours. Umar Johnson, if everything he says is true, yo, you could have got custody of your child, bro, if you really fought hard enough, bro. Like, he just be over that bitch talking. But he tries to use this as a way to say, look, black man, I go through it too. Nah, bro. You ain't going through what the guy that ain't got no work history going through, bro. You ain't going through with the guy that been selling drugs his whole life and been in and out of prison and just want to see their child, but can't go to the courts because they don't have their jacket is fucked up, and ain't no judge in America going to side with them over a woman that ain't never been in trouble, even if she wrong. Nah, bitch. You ain't going through that, my nigga.
I was always wrong, even when I was right. That's the world
straight
we
up.
live in, and that's why, as men, we have to be careful.
Definitely need
about laying
fathers.
down with these
Prime example of the situation that happened in Chicago. That is a direct result of fathers not being in the house. Y'all see what the mothers said, and like they sitting there trying to fight the shit as opposed to just saying, yo, I fucked up. I gotta do better. Like I told y'all, we shouldn't be hearing no child apologize. I have no interest in seeing a child apologize. No interest. You feel me? Like at all. Like what are we doing here? We really sitting back depicting a 13-year-old apology? No, fuck no. The child should have never been placed in a position to apologize because it's not the child. The child is just a resemblance of what's being taught home. The parents need to apologize. The parents, and we talking about young children. We ain't talking about 18, 19, 20. We talking about 13 years old. At 13 years old, whatever my child does wrong, I'm responsible for. I'm responsible for. At 13 years old. Because obviously if he's doing wrong, that means I'm doing something wrong. I'm not teaching him right. Nah, I'm not interested in saying Umar Johnson lied no more. He don't even look like he interested. He want cash apps. And when that nigga get cash apps versus when he ain't, that nigga whole attitude different. If he was asking for cash apps, he'd be fucking going crazy. But since he ain't asking no cash apps, he don't look like he want to be there, man. Straight up. Look at this. Did y'all see this? Look at this shit right here. This is another example of what I was talking about. Look at this.
My son only tried to rob you, and you took his life. That was an abuse of force, Tammy. You must pay for this. A military.
My son only tried to rob you, and you took his life. Yo, it's some people in this world that would say that if your son tried to rob somebody, he might deserve his life to be taken. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, what the fuck is she even talking about?
Military veteran has been charged with murder after shooting and killing 3 teenagers who broke into his home. The parents of the teens are now demanding that the court sentence the veteran to death. According to police in Georgia, the 3 masked teens showed up at the veteran's house around 3 p.m. They kicked in the front door and entered the home to rob it, unaware that the homeowner was a former soldier. The veteran opened fire as soon as they entered. One of the teens fired back, triggering a violent shootout. A neighbor, startled by the gunfire, immediately called 911. When officers arrived, they found all 3 teens shot multiple times in the head and chest. Paramedics pronounced all 3 dead at the scene. Later, family members confirmed that among the dead were 2 brothers, ages 15 and 16. After the autopsy report revealed that a total of 28 bullets had been recovered from the teens' bodies, their parents were furious, calling the homeowner's actions beyond excessive. They insisted the shooting was brutal and demanded that prosecutors charge the veteran with murder and seek the death penalty. The homeowner, my son only tried to rob you, and you took his life, however, maintains that he acted in self-defense and that his life was in immediate danger. Under Georgia's self-defense and stand your ground laws, authorities determined that his actions fell within the bounds of lawful self-defense. This veteran once fought to defend his country. Now alone in his own home, he fought to defend himself. Do you think this was justified self-defense, or did he go too far? Share your thoughts in the comments. Mother, however, maintains that...
No, he beat the case. That shit is crazy though, y'all. But that's the type of shit that we dealing with right now. Type of shit we dealing with.
My son.
What channel is this? CBS Chicago. CBS Chicago. Not CBS Chicago. All right. Yo, I don't know how it is in other places. I know in Baltimore. In Baltimore, black fathers are stepping up. I'm starting to think that it's not like that everywhere. You know, I'm sure, you know, it's still a lot of shitballs too. But yo, when I see in Baltimore, when I was roaming the streets and outside, yo, I'm seeing guys with strollers. I'm seeing guys with kids on their motherfucking back. I'm seeing single fathers. Maybe it's not like that. Maybe it's not like that everywhere. But I know in Baltimore, yo, niggas is taking care of their kids, man. Even if they're not in the house. Maybe it's not like that everywhere, man. Maybe in some places we still got to do better. But like I said, yo, salute to all the black women that's doing what the fuck they can do. Because there's a lot of black women that's doing a great job raising their kids. But like I said, even if it's 50-50, that 50% is killing us. The 50% that's not doing good is killing us. Like, for that shit to make sense, we got to make that shit 80-20. If it's going to be 80% of black women not that's raising kids on their own and doing an exceptional job, and 20% not, we can live with those numbers. But we can't live with 50-50. We can't live with 60-40. I don't even think we can live with 70-30.
Exclusive. The mother in this video, who was attacked while protecting her children, is speaking publicly. She and her son were brutally attacked by a group of kids on Monday, and this video has caught the attention of many across the country. Now, that community is stepping in to help move her out of the South Deering neighborhood. She only spoke to our Sade Gray about this horrific attack, and Sade is live in our newsroom with more from this exclusive story.
Well, Marie, Korshonda Hatter says she's still in physical pain after she and her son were brutally attacked with her young daughter just steps away. Her legs are bruised and it's hard for her to walk. But what hurts her the most is her children are still suffering.
My son is he's very devastated. He'll wake up out of in the middle of his sleep screaming. He'll scream, "Mommy."
Now I'm glad there is a father around. Now I hope he didn't do this just for a photo op. But they say he wasn't there because he had to work. But I don't think, I think you call out for that. Your son being bullied. I think that's worth calling out for, my nigga. I can't really give you a pass in this. If my son is being bullied, I'm not letting my baby mother walk him home from school. My job gonna have to understand that. Like, I lose my job out that shit.
Hatter says her 9-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter are traumatized after watching their mom get attacked by a group of kids. In this video, we've blurred the faces of those involved because they're all minors. We've stopped it after she was dragged to the ground because of how brutal it is. Her son was beaten, and she says one of the kids pulled her daughter's hair. Her daughter stood off to the side
horrible,
crying, watching her brother and mother get attacked.
This is horrible, man.
I feel helpless.
Ain't no telling what's gonna happen with that boy, man. This might be the turning point in that boy's life, man. So sure enough, people don't understand how things can affect you. This may be the turning point in that boy's life. He might be a stone cold savage after this, as he get older, cause he ain't never gonna forget this shit, ever. And now he might. At the age he is now, he might be like, man, I gotta protect my mother at all costs. Like, this can be a turning point in them kids' lives, man. Straight up. And then y'all know I always talk about that, and always references a situation where you lose your first homeboy. One of your homeboys get killed and you young. There's always people that's gonna go two separate ways. There's people that's gonna say, man, look, I ain't got time for this shit. This shit is too much. I'm done. And then there's people that's going to put the motherfucking pedal to the metal. It's people that are going to be like, man, fuck that. You know what I mean? Y'all here killing friends, then that's what we on. This, at 7 years old or 8 years old, this is this could be a turning point in that kid's life, yo. Straight up.
Wow. And he was down on the ground. And he's looking at me screaming like, "Mommy, please help me. I couldn't get up myself. I couldn't do nothing."
She's sick. She has sickle cell. So I guess they seen a little weakness on her because she's kind of walking a little slow.
Yeah, sickle cell ain't no joke. Yeah, my grandson got sickle cell. That shit ain't no joke. Sickle cell is a serious fucking disease. And I think if it didn't affect black people the most, or at higher rates, I think they probably do a better job trying to find a cure for that shit, man.
They have no right to put their hands on an adult.
That's her partner, Devon Lee, who was at work when the attack happened. Hatter went on to tell me that her son has been bullied for the past 2 years at Orville T. Bright Elementary School because of the way she walks and talks. All of the results of her sickle cell disease. Hatter tried to talk to the school about the bullying, but she says they didn't do anything about it. Yesterday, a large group of parents came to the school to show their support for the mother and to put an end to bullying. The community immediately stepped in and moved her out of South Deering and into an undisclosed location. Hatter says she's pressing charges against the parents of the kids who attacked her. As for her children, they'll be transferred to a different school, and she's looking to get therapy for them. Reporting in
Yeah, yo, my grandson be going through that shit with his spleen and shit. Damn, yo, it's fucked up, dude. I didn't like the fact that these kids was apologizing, yo. I didn't.
Sharday Gray, CBS News.
I didn't like it. I didn't understand it. I thought, to me, that was just a way to duck accountability. Like if my kids did some shit like that, my son, my stepdaughter, anybody, yo, I'm apologizing first. You understand what I'm saying? I'm apologizing first. Now, I'm gonna make them apologize too. But what they probably should have done was go to that people's house, man. Apologize personally. My man said, man, I made my son give up all his everything. Video game, all that shit. Yeah, they kids. Locking them up or charging the kids. That's not going to change nothing. We need to install. We need to have things in place that can. Like I didn't like this, y'all. I didn't like this at all. What the fuck is it at? What the fuck is he doing? I didn't like this.
That was a part of the fight at OT Wright School yesterday. We're just coming live so she can say her piece, take accountability. I won't say too much. And please, anyone that decides to say anything, keep it respectful. This is the child.
Yeah, y'all, Mickey, I agree, man. And it's amazing to me how, like, as a community, we should all agree on that. Yeah, I don't want to hear no 13-year-old apologize. I just don't. Because like I told y'all before in the previous videos I did. Yo, she don't even know what she did, man. She don't know what's going on. She don't understand the media attention. And she 13, yo. Like, it don't matter how grown these kids portray themselves to be. It don't matter how grown their decision making is. Yo, they are still kids. So their brain is moving at the level of a child. Even when they're making adult decisions. So when you look at this girl, she covering her mouth. Red flag. Red flag. Remove, cause that's a sign of a person that's lying. Covering their mouth, not giving you eye contact, looking, that's a sign of dominance. So as a parent, I'd have told her off the rip, move your hand from in front of your mouth. You understand? And what I'm saying is factual. You can look it up. What does this mean when a person talks with their hand covering their mouth? Look. But at 13 years old, can you fucking blame him? At 13 years old. That's why she had no reason to be apologizing. She shouldn't be doing this. She shouldn't be doing this. Her mother should be apologizing, and she should be like this. Is supposed to be reversed. She's supposed to have been on the side. The mother should have been apologizing. Or the parents. Exactly, Mickey.
No 6-7 class. Why did that person just put on it basically? I'm sorry, why? Wait, they should have put 67 on the board as like a hashtag. Okay, lunchtime.
For everything that I did. And I was just being a follower. Following everybody. Who don't even got nothing that I got. And I apologize for everything because I wasn't be in this situation. And I feel that because I gotta go so far. I wish I was Do you have anything to say? I think her name is Shauna. I was a bit people.
They did a really good job at designing those points. I was so confused.
Yo, she don't even know what to say, y'all.
Oh wait, she's here. Wait, and she's
I think everybody, we've all seen the video. Everybody's been sharing.
Like she don't even look upset. Like what the fuck? Yeah, it's no. I'd have been pissed. Or you'd have seen the anger on my face. This woman don't even look upset, man. Exactly. She only crying because she's embarrassed. Because she don't understand. She don't understand the severity of the situation. She just don't. She don't. She's 13. Yo, you can be 20 and not understand the severity of the situation. So you can't expect a 13-year-old to understand the severity of a situation, man. You just can't. I don't think it's fair for us as black people to even put that on a child. Like, if this whole situation lies directly on the feet of the parents. I don't even put it on the school, man. I put this shit on the parents. I put this shit on the community. The culture is what creates this. You understand? And I ain't talking about black culture. I'm talking about the culture in the neighborhood, the environment, the family. Mainly the family. This shit is probably 70% family, 15% environment, 20% environment, 10% school. Yo, but this is 70% on the household that they're growing up in. No, I can't agree with charging children. See, this is my thing, right? Charging them with assault or aggravated assault. What is that going to do? Because the goal in the community, it needs to be to fix, not just punish. We want to stop this from ever happening again. You understand what I'm saying? And we still got to understand that these are children that made a mistake. No matter how bad the mistake is, horrible mistake, it was a mistake. You don't want them to have to, you don't want this mistake to cost them their life. I don't move like that either. But what I'm saying is you don't want this mistake to cost them their life, man. You understand? You want them to be able to learn from this and move forward. You don't want this mistake to hinder them. Because it's the kids, yo. They're the future. You got to remember that they're kids. Young kids. Not even high school age. We talking about middle school and under. These are literally children. So, yeah, they deserve community service or something. Give them community service. I don't necessarily agree with. I don't think any of them need to be charged as adults. You feel me? I think they need to be disciplined. Give them community service. I think CPS need to get involved in these households to figure out what's going on, what's wrong. But I think the parents should be charged as adults. The parents need to be charged, y'all. Because the parents are the teacher of the children. If you punish the parents, it gives them incentive to make sure the kids are moving right. It's not the other way around. Charging the kids or punishing the kids without punishing the parents changes nothing. Because most parents sit back, look, you got yourself in trouble. And because they're not facing any consequences. But when they face consequences, it's a trickle-down effect. If I punish the parents, they punish the kids. If I punish the kids and don't punish the parents, then the parents fall back. Because the problem is parenting. The problem is parenting, man. See, you see what I'm saying, facts? We don't need that to follow them forever. It serves no benefit to the kids. It serves no benefit to the community. It serves no benefit to black people for them kids to have to live under this shit forever. It doesn't. But the parents need to. The parents need to, because they're grown. I punish you, you punish them. Whenever you don't punish them, I punish you. Know what happens in that case if they really want to get it right? Know what happens? Now the parents are more involved in their kids day to day. Now they gotta pay attention. You feel me? They gotta pay attention now. They can't just allow these kids to run them up because I gotta face consequences for your actions. If you do some dumbass shit at 12, I'm gonna go to jail. Nah, fuck that. Oh, what you got in this room? Is guns in here? Now, ain't what the fuck you doing in school? You picking with people? Nah, hell no. We're gonna fix that shit. But that's if you know how to parent. You know, a lot of people don't know how to parent. A lot of people just discipline. Like I told y'all before, yo, as black parents in America, yo, when you discipline your kids, you have to explain to them afterwards why you disciplined them. You don't explain it while you beating them or whatever you're doing to discipline them. You let everything calm down. Let them get their cries out. Then you bring them back. Yo, do you know what you did wrong? All right, this is why you did wrong. This is what you did. This is why I reacted this way. Now, in order for us to alleviate this whole situation, I need you to start moving like this from now on. The problem with some of our households is we just give ass whippings. We discipline and don't explain. Yo, it is imperative that when you discipline your child, afterwards, you have to explain it to them. When everything calm down. Because, you know, you don't want your kids to think you don't like them. You don't want your kids to think that you don't appreciate them. You want them to know I'm doing this for your best interest. I don't really even want to do this, to be honest. But this is what I have to do because, like I told y'all before, if you don't teach your kids, the world is going to teach them. You do not want the world teaching your kids, man. Because you don't know how that's going to end. J-Main said it best. A belt to her ass now or a bullet to the head later. I'd rather you get the belt now. Yo, you don't want the world teaching your kids, y'all. That's the same thing that happened with Shador and Cleveland Browns and Deion Sanders. The Cleveland Browns and the NFL had to do what they did to Shador Sanders. I ain't talking about what they doing now. I'm just talking about the whole draft thing. Because Deion Sanders ain't teach his son humility. If you don't teach your kids, the world is going to teach them. In the world, y'all know how the world works. You understand? Like I said before, everybody learns, man. Everybody just don't live through their lesson. Everybody learns. You learn it could be death. You learn it could be life in prison. Yo, everybody learns. Everybody just don't live through the lesson, man. And as parents, we need to try to make sure that we're teaching our kids first. So when they go outside, they'll be prepared for some of these situations that they're going to find themselves in. You understand? Like I told y'all before, yo, I always tell my kids, I need you to be able to explain why you do things. Don't tell me I don't know. I don't want to hear I don't know. You better make up something. I'd rather you make up something than say I don't know. Because as black people in America, yo, the margin for error is like this. You make the wrong move, especially in some of these communities. Yo, the wrong move can send you to prison for fucking life. The wrong move can have you dead out this bitch. And ain't no do-overs. It's not a video game. You feel me? Ain't no response, ain't no do-overs, ain't no start-overs. It's over. When it's over, y'all. I have never seen a dead man come back. And I haven't seen too many people give back life sentences. It happens. But it don't happen enough for you to roll the dice. You understand what I'm saying?
Public outcry
Right.
is definitely there.
Hey, Goldie. Yo. I would have been mad at my kids for not breaking it up. Yeah, I'd have been mad at my kids for not breaking it up. And look, and that's another thing too, Darren. If that lady would have killed one of them kids, then they would have been on the news crying. Davon, what it is? Then they would have been on the news crying, talking about my baby. Yo, that's one of the, I hate that, yo. I swear that bothers me, man. That bothers me. We had a situation in Baltimore where a little kid got killed. I think it was Charlie Hill. From the information I gathered, man, Shorty was out. Shorty was in the mix. He was involved in shit. The mother knew about it. Everything. The minute Shorty got killed, it was my baby. I can't believe. I was like, yo, what the fuck you mean? What did you expect? What you think was going to happen? You got this little kid out this bitch hustling, robbing, doing whatever this little kid got to do to survive while you doing whatever you doing. Are you surprised? Like at this point, nobody should be surprised. If you know your kid is out this bitch moving wild, moving like a dog, disrespecting people, when they lose their life, it shouldn't be no shock. One of the things I respected about Julio Fulio mother is when he got killed, yo, she went on the news and then she went on Say Cheese, did interviews. She ain't shed a tear, man. She ain't shed a tear, man. Totally opposite to Mama Duck. Because she knew what her son was involved in. She knew her son was this and the dead. She know that this is not a long life to live. Regardless if she had these conversations with her son or not, she more than likely did, told him to stop doing it. He kept going. Yo, you got to be able to accept it. At that point, you got to accept what comes with it. I can't get on these platforms talking about my baby didn't deserve this. Yeah, the fuck he did. Yeah, he did. He did everything. He asked for it. He asked for it. You out this bitch dissing the dead. You asking for death. So when death happens, you need to accept it. Because if you accepted all the benefits that came from dissing the dead in your music, you need to accept when he faced the consequences for dissing the dead, because it's consequences for it. That's always been my issue with Mama Duck. That's always been my issue with Mama Duck. Like, yo, if Duck would have been alive and made $30 million dissing the dead, yo, we wouldn't have heard nothing from you, man. It wouldn't have been none of this shit that, you understand what I'm saying? And this ain't just personal against her. This just, in general, this is a problem in the black community in general. You can't know your kid is out here being a menace to some fucking society. And then when they face this consequence for being a menace to society, you sit back and act like they was a fucking saint. Look what Dirk say in one of them songs. Something when his mother knew that he was a menace. Talking about crying when he died, mama knew he was a menace. Like, it was something like that. And that's real, man. I just respect real. That's it.
And we're all on the same accord. That
yeah, for real, Mickey.
I think more so than anything, we want everybody to understand that this is a child. All of them children that was in that video was children. Some of them, not all of them, may have families, but this baby here, she has a family that cares, that loves her, that has held her accountable. She understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to
Yo, for one, I done make her take the hood off. That's another sign of disrespect. But see, she probably don't even notice that. That's why I need to be men home. Yo.
We do not expect her to speak as we are going to speak because she's a child. What grade are you in, Umar?
You supposed to take that hood off, man. Take the hood off. Remove your hand from your face. Speak clearly. See, that's the part, that's the stuff that men bring to the house that doesn't get any acknowledgement. It doesn't get any acknowledgement. Yo, take the hood off, man. I need to be able to, I want people to see your face. You know, because what they say, the eyes is the gateway to the soul. I need to see your face. I need you to be, you know, open and honest and obvious. That's the way you know it's sincere. None of these people did, Mickey. None of these mothers did. None of them. We haven't seen a mother yet. And it's sad, yo, that it's just mothers. You know, we got to say that because it is. It needs to be more fathers involved. But we haven't seen a mother yet get on this bitch and apologize for their son's actions. Yeah, she didn't, yo. Because, like I said, the girl, we shouldn't even be saying that she should never apologize. The mother making her apologize is a direct correlation to not taking accountability. Not taking accountability. The mother don't want to be accountable. So you're gonna put the child under the fire. No, we don't want. I don't want to hear from the child, yo. And we still haven't heard from these parents. The one parent went the fuck off on everybody. She went off.
She's at Brazy. I was home coming clean.
Nobody want to hear about none of that shit.
Check that, and that we be present, and that those people that are not on the ground, those people that are scared of our young kids, that we get out here and we touch them, that we let them know that we here, that we got something to say, that we care about them, that they have more resources than they know, and that we are available to them. And know that it takes a village.
And she didn't apologize. But people would say it take a village, right? But like I said before, you say it take a village, but let the teacher say something to your child. Let the next door neighbor say something to your child. You ready to die about that shit. It ain't used to be like that, man. It ain't used to be like that. Your next door neighbor can go in on you, man. And when they tell your parents be like, well, you should have slapped the shit out of them. They might not even necessarily mean it, but the fact that they say it is enough. You know, because you don't know if they mean it or not at that age. You feel me? Like, it does take a village. But we got to be open to the village. You know what I mean? You can't say it take a village, but then when your child get in trouble, you go up there and fuss with the fucking teacher. No, you can't do that. Like I say, none of these people took accountability, man. Look what this mother said. And I ain't ready to read all this. I read it before. But just look at what she said, man. Y'all see that? Instead of her taking accountability, she zaps out on everybody. She zaps out on everybody. They probably did, Darn. Look at her. Look what she doing with her kids. They look like friends to me. One of the worst things you can do, yo, is befriend your kids. Now you want to have a healthy relationship with them, so they be open to, you know, to come to you when they need help. But I tell my kids all the time, yo, I ain't your friend, yo. Don't ever mistake me for your friend. The minute you make that mistake is the minute we gonna have issues. Yo, I'm not your friend. I love you to death. We can be friendly sometimes. You know, we can joke sometimes. But don't ever in your life mistake me for the fucking homeboy in school or your homegirl in school. Because this ain't that. The minute you start thinking that, the minute we gonna have issues. Because this ain't what this is. We ain't friends. Love you to death. You know, you disrespect your friends sometimes. You play with your friends. We can joke, but we don't play with each other. You feel me? We ain't playing. Like I don't play with my kids, man. And they understand that. Like we don't play. You feel me? But I don't know, man. This is a wild ass situation for real. Wild ass situation. I think hopefully it needed to happen. You know, cause I can't even say that, yo, cause we ain't handled it right. If we'd have handled this right, I'd have said, yo, this maybe this need to happen, yo, cause this is something we can learn from. But I don't see enough people calling out. I don't see enough people calling out the mothers. I don't. I don't see enough people calling them out. I see people criticizing and ridiculing the children. And I don't see any benefit in that. Oh, yeah, the aunt. Look at this. I meant to show y'all this yesterday.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night.
Hey, Neek
now,
at Night.
I did a video
Neek
breaking down the entire situation that happened in Chicago, where a mother who is battling sickle cell disease was attacked along with her 2 young children by other children. Now, I knew that my video was possibly going to get flagged, and like clockwork, YouTube flagged it, even though I tried to blur out the actual attacks and all of that.
They flagged mine too.
Which is crazy. So when YouTube does that, it kind of like tries to hide my video. So make sure y'all go to that video, share.
Yeah, it flagged mine too, for real. And I ain't put nothing in there. So I meant to show y'all this yesterday. This is the aunt of this little girl. It's the aunt. Exactly. Make children do what you allow.
Yeah, that's Miss Ugly Jacket. That's my niece. What are you talking about? Sad. No, you sad. You sad. I want to go outside now. I'm ready to go outside. The ugly thing. I'm going outside. I'm going outside, bro. Samaya, what's funny? Girl came out of like pink and brown. Don't worry about what she came on. Came out the house with. Niggas got crunched out there. You worried about the wrong shit. Your mama. They couldn't wait. They couldn't wait. Couldn't wait. Like, y'all found me all the way on TikTok. Try your niece. You want the dish. You want the dish. You want the dish. You want the dish. Where's Miss Little Flamingo? She's not too far. Go outside. I'm ready for outside. Don't go after me. Y'all don't even know. Y'all wasn't even here. Shut up. I don't think nothing cute. Yo, niggas gonna be looking for that flamingo. Don't worry about it, flamingo ass. Yo, what? Y'all should have all these people that's watching y'all. What the fuck? Do something.
Now look, she just clout chasing. Clout chasing.
What happened? But it looked like you with the wrong person. I ain't with nobody. I ain't even. What did I do? Ask me what did I do? Y'all knew them little. Why y'all started bothering me? What the did I do? Y'all can't tell me nothing that I did. Y'all knew her kids was
probably so fast. You from Chicago.
The first time was getting bullied for 2 years.
So you already know what it is.
Why y'all? You failed them too. You failed them. You failed them. Just like you fell on that motherfucking ground. You failed. Whoop-de-doo.
Wow.
Sometimes you just have to get up and start over.
Wow. So she's saying the mother failed her kids? Jesus Christ. This shit's good. I wouldn't even have my kids nowhere around her, man. My kids would never be over our house.
Like, it don't hurt to go to another school.
Damn.
You let that be your mama. Stop lying. You seen the video. Oh, what did you see me do? What did you see me do? I hope so. Screen recording it. You got screen recording. I ain't saying nothing wrong. I'm gonna get you crazy. Right. Getting long. Right. Okay, throw a lot of ugly camera. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why they keep bothering you? Like, what? No, that's not a dude. That's a female. Somebody got it. When did I ever say that I was from Chicago? Because I stay in Chicago. I never said I was from Chicago. Shut the up. Y'all say anything, like I said. I'll make that. Right there. Who is y'all? Like, y'all on the outside looking in. Don't even know what y'all talking about. You didn't see me in the video. I don't know how y'all found me on TikTok. It started right now. And I didn't even say nothing on TikTok. Don't you think you know my love? Oh, that was my mother and niece and both of my nephews.
Dang.
Why you always say stay at the school?
Yeah, she gonna get her ass
stay at the
whooped.
school? Like, what are you talking about? They gonna find you in Florida next.
Yeah, somebody's gonna. I agree, Fat. Somebody gonna jump on her, man. She talking way too much shit for absolutely no reason. Like, yo, some things, yo, you can't stand on everything, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's the problem with people. Yo, people want to be wrong. Like I told y'all with Dirk and the King Von situation in Lower Town. I don't fault Dirk and them boys, you know, allegedly for doing what they did. Yo, but you got to get to a point in life, right, where you can't move off of wrong. Yeah, when you wrong, man. Accept accountability, apologize, move forward. This is the girl aunt right here. Like, yo, the problem is, yo, we got in our community is pride, and pride kills. Pride lands you in prison. There's a lot of people in life in prison right now because they had pride issues. And yo, you can't stand on wrong. Yo, when you wrong. It's nothing wrong. Yo, nobody's always right. You feel me? Nobody's always right. You're gonna be wrong probably more times in life than you actually is right. But what matters is how you fix that wrong, how you move on from that wrong. We got an issue with people when they want to stand on wrong.
Y'all annoying. I'm about to get off this. Y'all really annoying. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I need to know picture. Stop my.
All right, so as you see that, it is crazy. Now, I have been digging up all of the different receipts from all of the different parents, things that they have been saying. I'm going to do a whole breakdown of the different things different parents were saying, but I just wanted to get that out to you guys because no wonder these little thugs in training act the way they do because they have older adult thugs that are leading them. It's the blind leading the blind. Majority of the parents.
Now, I'm not going to go into that word. I think the word thug has a lot of racial undertones to it. You know, it's a lot of thugs out here that don't get classified correctly. I mean, sleep the nigga night. She to get from keeping your news and we can discuss this shit further. You know, because there's not even a lot of people that's even qualified to even have this conversation, y'all. Like, a lot of people use emotions instead of logic. No, and that's the thing with the kind of black people in particular. I don't know about no other group of people. But yeah, we are very emotional. And we tend to let our emotions dictate our reaction to situations. And I think we got to get better with that. I wouldn't call them thugs. I would call them misled. You know. Probably uneducated. I would call the parenting. I would call the parenting that we're seeing is horrible. You know what I mean? They gotta become better parents. They gotta do a better job of raising their children, so we can avoid these type of situations. Yeah, I don't call them. They just misled. They think the wrong shit slick. They're not being led properly. And that's a lot of the crimes with the youth come from being misled, being misinformed, being uneducated. I won't call them thugs. I won't call them thugs. But yeah, I'm ready to take my ass to bed. Gotta get these kids out for school in the morning. The fuck? Goddamn dog food, man. Come on, man. Y'all knocking y'all bowls over and shit. Jesus, man. Fucking dogs, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure y'all share it live. If you want to support the platform, Cash App Baltimore Swag. It's another day of KBG News. Yeah. I got the Frenchie. You know they can hardly breathe and shit, so they be snoring and shit. Did the Bengals win? I mean, did the Bills lose? But like I said, I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Make sure y'all tell somebody. Yo, we gotta get our subscribers up. Yo, do y'all know I'm down to 16 subscribers in the last 28 days? 16, y'all. Yo, I have never got 16 subscribers in 28 days in the 4 years I've been on YouTube. And when you reach out to YouTube, they act like, oh, everything is fine. Like, yo, come the fuck on, man. How the fuck I've been on this bitch 4 years? I get 1,000 subscribers a month for at least 2 years now, or at least a year and a half now, or a year now, and I go down to 16 subscribers. 16 in 28 days, and y'all not playing games. Yeah, all right. But yo, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure you tell somebody to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the live. It's another day of Keep It G News, and I'm out.